I'm Mariah Addis. I'm a ceramicist. And my previous work, it was a little experimental, kind of abstract objects that dealt with the vessel. But since moving back to Oklahoma, I've kind of grown into focusing in on more of like I don't want to say traditional, but more of the common pottery forms.
Mm-hmm.
And
The more like practical,
yeah,
you could say. Okay.
yeah, more recognizable.
Mm.
Yeah. And focusing on the table and the formalities of dining.
That's really interesting. How did you get to that part of your, I don't know, your thought process, your thinking about ceramics?
Well, being in school, in the institution that I was at, uh, there are a lot of voices being, that you had to kind of sieve through. And my work there got really abstract. And moving back to Oklahoma and kind of seeing what people respond to mostly, I decided to kind of push back into, the more common objects. But also, I did spend some time over in Japan, and I was able to go to different restaurants and see kind of their dining experience, their traditional dining experience, and also the traditional tea ceremony. And so kind of interacting with that, I fell in love with pottery all over again.
That's really cool. I see some of your more abstract works behind you. Do you think you could grab some and...
This is super cool. So this is a flower vase that I made when I moved back here and I got back into the studio. And since it's springtime, I was like, oh, I need to make some vases for all the beautiful flowers that are popping up. Oh, so this is a little teapot that, well, actually it's quite large, but, that I made about last month, I think. So.
How have you kind of been maintaining creativity during this time? Are you working during it, or are you kind of relieving a lot of the pressure that we're all feeling in different ways than you normally would?
Definitely feeling the pressure. But also I'm very lucky, one, because I have projects that I'm able to work on right now. Like I'm collaborating with some local restaurants and businesses, designing some dishware and coffee mugs for them. So that's really nice. And then two, I have access to a studio. So I'm able to go in there, and work. I just moved back to Oklahoma a couple months ago, and I've been outside of Tulsa for 6 years, kind of off the grid for the art scene for the majority of that time. So when I moved back, I was looking forward to networking and getting in, showing my work in galleries and meeting people. And so that rug was just pulled out from under me. And it has been hard to network because you're stuck to the internet, which is strange for me. So the only community really is my partner, Grant, and my brother. He is an artist as well, but I know OVAC has posted a lot of artists that they are supporting and that they're showing in their exhibition right now. So kind of seeing what they're doing, I'm able to stay updated on what's going on in Tulsa.
I know that I've talked and thought a lot about kind of the space that we're in, like capital S space that we're inhabiting right now, because we're forced to really like reevaluate how we are living in where we are living. So
I'm very intrigued by where this is all going and how people are going to come out of it, especially children, and having this extra time with their family. Yeah, so culture has changed already, and it's going to be interesting to see the long-term effects. I don't think I'm anywhere qualified to give advice on this because I've never been through anything like this before, but the first thing that comes to mind is just stay home, stay safe. That's what I'm doing, and yeah, I think that's probably the best thing anybody could do. And then if you are wanting to find me on social media, you can look on my website. It's addisceramics.com, or on my Instagram, Addis_ceramics. Yes.
I'm so excited that our community will get to see you. I hope that more networking opportunities come your way because of it. So
I'm excited to meet the Tulsa community.
Yes, welcome back. I say from a distance.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Thanks, Tessa.